So this is why your solar Facebook ads don't work. Now, I've got this screenshot up on the screen. This is just what I spent last year just on solar ads, a little over $160,000 and generated over 3,000 solar leads for $50 average. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to solar ads, and a lot of people make mistakes when they're making their solar ads, and it means that they never get good results. They can never get consistent leads coming in, which is a shame because having exclusive leads coming in on repeat from Facebook is literally the best way to grow your solar business. So I'm going to show you exactly what you should do in terms of your ads to actually get best results and get results like these. So the main three problems that you have with making ads is that you're not differentiating on these three things. And these three frameworks are basically the only things that I use to create ads and actually differentiate between all of the other ads on Facebook. So if you're still making still image creatives and you're getting terrible cost per leads and no one's picking up the phone, it's because you're not using people, offer, or proof as your three frameworks every time you make an ad. And so I'm going to explain how each of these works. You'll obviously have heard of offer before, but the other two I don't think enough people are using in their ads, and it's the reason that they get terrible lead quality and terrible results. So let's just get straight into it. So people. So having a likable person on your ad is basically a free way to get really good leads coming in straight away. And a lot of the time it's because people are buying from people. They're not trying to buy from a company. They're going to be talking to you, the founder, or whoever they're talking to on the phone, and that's who they're buying from. And when everything else is equal, you're going to just go with the company that you actually get along with the most and that you like the most. If they're offering the same service, that's who you're going to buy from. So you need to make sure that that's conveyed in your ads and you don't come across like a company. And a few ad ideas I have in order to actually capitalize on this is these. So having a founder introduction ad, so making an ad with the founder in it, introducing themselves and the team and talking about, why they've gone into solar, why they started their company. This is a great way to get cheap leads on Facebook because people are like, oh, I recognize this person. Maybe they're a local person in the community and I actually trust them. They sound like a good person. I'll buy from them. Obviously, your script still needs to be good. It needs to integrate your service and the benefits of that into it. But just introducing yourself in the ad is very important. Then you can move into these other founder style ads. So you can have founder educational ads, which is exactly what they sound like. You're just going to choose a topic for each video. So that might be how much you can save with a battery, how much it costs to install on average, what warranties your product includes. And you're going to film a bunch of videos and then run all of them as ads and see which ones people respond to the most. These are really, really good, by the way. And then founder offer promoter. So this one is basically if you're already running an offer or you just have a service, you're going to come on to Facebook, you're going to record a video and just basically talk about what you're offering, what the benefits are, when the offer runs out, and basically how they can find out more information, and then send them to a landing page. These three are going to be heavily people-based because they're all sort of leveraging the founder. And if you're good on camera and you're a likable person, these will do well. If you're not very good on camera, then you should probably get one of your salespeople to do these instead because they'll probably do better and get better results. If these don't work for you, it's probably just because you're not that likable or good on camera. So you'll need to find someone else to get in front of the ads. Now, the second one is offer. I actually hate offers. I hate running them. And the reason is because you often have to sacrifice profit in order to make a good offer because offers cost you money. You often have to give discounts on the front end. And for stuff like solar, when you're only dealing with one transaction, you don't want to give up any of the basically profit that you can get out of that person because it's unlikely that they're going to become a repeat customer. They're probably not going to install another system with you, and they definitely won't anytime soon. Now, if you can afford to run a great offer on the front end, then obviously you can do that. Maybe you're in a high profit situation. You can afford to be a bit more aggressive, but you have to make sure that whatever offer you're running is differentiating yourself from everyone else. So you can't just offer a free quote. Everyone's doing that. It's not a real offer. It's just sort of a given that your quote's going to be free. So running that as like a main front end offer is not a real offer. Now, I have here a note, I can't give you offers. This is because it depends so heavily on your area that creating an offer for one company is completely different to creating one that's in a completely different area and a different market. So I could give an offer that I'm running right now for a company, and you could run it and it might not work. And then you run something that never works in this area, and then it works for you. So I'm not going to give you any offer ideas, but these are some ways that you can basically come up with your own offers and make it specific to your market. So risk reversal. So you basically just take down all of the things that customers hate about your product. So price, the time it takes to install, any risks that come associated with it, like any defects or faults that could come up afterwards. Make a list of those and then create offers for each of those to reverse that. So, installed in 1 day guaranteed, or we'll pay your bill. If you don't see a reduction in your bill, we'll pay it, or something like that. These are offers that you can run that reverse the risk of them installing with you. An added free bonus is good as well. If you can find something that people in your area actually want, so, these people are actually getting this installed after they install their solar system. So obviously you could do something like added free battery, but then your solar system would have to be super expensive. But you can do other creative things, come up with other things that you can include for free, price it into your service. And if it's a desirable free thing that people actually want, it will work in getting more leads, because you'll have a lot of leads that can only get this from you. And then warranty offers. This one is a little bit cheeky, but basically what you want to do is make some ads that say the warranty that everyone else is also offering. So, everyone, in Australia gets like a 15-year warranty on product or something like that, or maybe it's 25-year. You can basically just advertise that as your offer. And just because other people are not promoting that as heavily, it seems like you're the only one offering it, even though they would get that warranty with everyone else. So you can just basically take the warranties that you're already offering and then hammer them as if you're like running them as an offer, even though the warranty is included and it's already priced in. It's a very easy one to do. And then proof. So I love proof, and it's similar to people in the fact that it's free. So if you have a likable person, those ads performing well doesn't cost you anything extra. Same thing with proof. If you have ads and you're just showing your work, your reviews, your happy customers in person, and actual real bill reductions, so real people saving money, your ads will create so much trust that you won't even need to have a really good front end offer. And basically, the better and more believable your proof, the better it works. So these are super easy to do, especially if you already have proof, you already have customer testimonials and stuff like that. But if you don't, this is a good excuse to start getting some. So videos of you on site doing an install. So like sitting on a roof being like, hey, I'm here in whatever suburb installing a solar system right now. We're expecting that they're going to get an XYZ reduction on their bill. Which means they'll be saving that amount every single year from now on. And that's just money straight back in their pocket. You can do heaps of those. You could record one every time you do a job and just keep pumping them out. Interviews with past customers. These are a little bit harder to get, but you can even just get on a Zoom call and just say, hey, can you show us your bill and like give us a little bit of a review on the call? And then you just run that as an ad. Super easy to do, and if you're actually doing a good job, it should be easy to get your customers to do this. You can even pay them for it in gift cards or something like that that's tax deductible. And then ads that call out reviews. So if you have a really good Google review, or maybe a few really good Google reviews where the person does a very detailed review and they also talk about how much they've saved since going with you, then you want to basically make an ad where you might start off talking about your offer or your front end service. So you might say, hey, we're a local company from here. We're installing, we've installed X amount of systems this month, and here's a few people that we've installed recently. And then you read out their reviews, or you can just say, here's Jason who saved, $1,000 in his first year. Here's Erica that saved, $2,000 in her first year or something like that. And you just call out the reviews and basically say what's said on screen. But you have to make sure that they're specific, because if they're not, people are not going to believe that those are actually real. They're just going to think that they're fake. So they have to be genuine, real reviews. And call out all of the information and talk about how much people are saving and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all of the ad frameworks that I use. The key thing is to just focus on what is going to differentiate you from other businesses. You're all installing solar. So you cannot talk about solar or saving money too much, because that's not different from anyone else. You need to talk about the people that are going to be doing it, the offer and the packages that you have that nobody else has, and the proof of the installations and the results that you've got in the past that show that you're a great company. So focus on those three things when you're making ads, and your ads will do really well. This is really applicable for any sort of home improvement service-based business, but especially I work with solar companies, so that's sort of my expertise. But yeah, if you have any other questions or you want to find out more about sort of what I run and how I might be able to help you improve your ads as well, you can find me on Instagram in the description. So appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you learned something.